Hello, Virgo, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your relationship reading for the week of April 1st through April 7th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me an owl in flight, but it was during the day. It wasn't like a night owl, it was a day owl. And there are owls that are more active during the day. Most of them are definitely night owls, nocturnal owls, but for this particular reason was a day one. And owls specifically, of course, yes, they stand for wisdom. However, they also stand for like transition. I got a very strong sense of protection from this particular owl. And they also represent intuition. The intuition part was a little bit muddied for me. That energy was I don't know, muddied for me. But the protective part came in very, 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 very strong. Now, as far as the day, what I'm getting here with this owl is that you're a rare bird, right? You're like a rare breed. You stand out in a very specific way, Virgo. I feel like you surprise people. I feel like sometimes you surprise yourself. That's the energy that I'm connecting with. And I feel like this protective energy was very strong. So again, I just feel like you're a protective person, but I feel like maybe you're at odds of where to go. Maybe you're a bird that is supposed to be flying at night, but you're flying during the day, kind of doing things that are not within like your norm. I feel like you're out of your element. That's coming through for me right now, and that's not the energy that's coming through. That's actually Spirit speaking those words. So we'll see where that takes us here. Let's see. Even the cards are a little jumbled up here. Like I'm shuffling like I normally do, but the cards are all over the place for whatever reason. All right, we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Very interesting. In this particular card, I'm getting the energy of somebody that is smothering and the other person going, okay, I can't do this. I'm over, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like you're the energy that is passive. Like you're just like passive. You're just in the situation to be in the situation, but you really don't want to be in the situation. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like the other person, the partner, is the smothering person. Okay? That's what I'm picking up here very strongly. And I feel like what is actually needed is to, I'm just moving my pencil, is to make the effort in loving yourself and doing what's right for you. Oh, I just noticed there's a little doggy in the corner. I might have noticed it before, but I just now noticed it right now. That card wanted to come out, but it just went right back in. And there it is. Right, King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there might be family involved. There might be family involved, so there might be a child or children involved. Because I see this little doggy here looking up to mommy and daddy and going, what's going on? Justice. Yeah, I feel like you're at your wit's end here, Virgo. That's what I'm getting. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, I feel like you are the King of Pentacles here in this particular reading. Male, female. It's not a gender specific reading. With this King of Pentacles, this is somebody who's mature. I feel like you like to better yourself. You like to enhance yourself. You like, and you're not necessarily a risk taker, but I also don't feel like you are somebody that won't take a calculated risk. Does that make sense? So if you don't have the facts and you know, it doesn't have, you know, the appearance of it being a safe risk, I don't feel like you're going to take it. But I do feel like you will take a risk if, you know, if you've calculated and go, okay, that sounds 99% secure, 90 to 99% secure. I'll go ahead and take it. I'll take my losses if I need to. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting with this King of Pentacles. And I feel like this is really you. With this Justice card, I feel like this is what you're wanting. You're wanting balance within this relationship. And I'm not feeling that you're getting... I don't feel like this person, the person that you're with, this Emperor in reverse, is because I feel like that's the other person's energy. I don't feel like they're putting in as much effort as you are, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, right? Financially, it doesn't matter. In some way, shape, or form, this person is not meeting you halfway. They're not doing, you know, maybe they are a good provider, but, you know, they don't help you. Maybe they bring plenty of finances home, but maybe they don't share it. Maybe, you know, maybe they're cheap. Maybe they, you know, figure because, oh, they work, you know, they don't have to do anything at home. And meanwhile, you're like, yeah, well, I work and I still have to do stuff at home. You know what I mean? Like that kind of energy, you know, and this doesn't necessarily mean that you're married. This could be, you know, just a relationship in general. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are married. You can just be in a long-term relationship, partnership with this person. But that I just feel like things aren't equal right now. And I know the Justice is forward, is, you know, upright, which I feel like you want things to be equal, but things aren't being, they're just not. And I feel that if you are married, I think that you are considering divorcing, or you might already have started the divorce process, is what I'm seeing here. If you have already started the divorce process, then let me tell you, I feel like things are going to go well in your favor. I will double check on that. But I feel like this is a bit of a greedy individual with this Emperor in reverse. I feel like they might have a bit... Whoop, hold on. A card just fell. Where'd it go? Here it is. I feel like they might have a bit of a temper, is what I'm seeing here with this Emperor in reverse. I feel like they say that they try, and maybe they put forth the effort for like a day or two, and then like, well, see, I tried, and then, you know, they just kind of slack off. I feel like this person is frequently at work, and maybe their mindset is just at work. And again, maybe they're just not, and it's going to be different for everybody, but that's what I'm picking up with the energy that's coming through for this Emperor. And when I say the energy, it's whatever you are exuding to me about this person, that's what I'm picking up, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for this person, for this particular person. Definitely a stubborn person, maybe a bit of a manipulator. Oh, we have our cards. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. All right. Bless me. With this, it came out of nowhere. With this King of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I told you, I felt like you were somebody that is interested in bettering yourself. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about education and focus and apprenticeship, right? And I feel like this is you trying to, again, continuing to better yourself, showing, if you do have children, showing your children that, you know, you have to constantly work on yourself, or proving to yourself that you are capable of more. You know, maybe you are wanting to work on something or learn something new to get a better paying job if you are going to get a divorce or whatever. Or maybe you just want to learn something new just to learn something new. Maybe you are wanting to learn something new. And maybe this person's like, well, no, when are you going to do it? It's going to take time away, blah, blah, blah. Those are the kind of things that are all just kind of coming to me. With this Eight of Pentacles energy. But I feel like you strongly enjoy learning, educating yourself, just expanding your mind, expanding yourself overall. Then we have the Justice with the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups can be there's a lot of things that come up with this Four of Cups. So I feel like you're antsy about something, maybe about the outcome of this divorce, right? If you're in the divorce, maybe you're antsy because you don't know which way you want to take this particular relationship, or if you should leave or whatever. But I feel like you're antsy. That energy is just kind of coming through. But I'm also getting the fact that you have your eyesight set on something else. Maybe it's this education. And you know, it's funny. I'm also getting the fact that with this Four of Cups, that you're protecting the other three cups, which could be your children, or it could be your mind, body, and spirit. You're protecting these other three cups, and you're shoving this Four of Cups away, going, I'm not paying attention to you. I know that that's not typically what the Four Cup means. You know, it could certainly mean that, you know, you could be missing an opportunity, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like you see what's in front of you is really what I see, but you're choosing to ignore it, or you're choosing to avoid it altogether because that's not your main focus. Your main focus might be your body, mind, and spirit versus, or your children, whatever. Take it how it resonates. You know, your friends and family, or you know, yourself. You know, whatever those three things are. It could be one thing. It doesn't matter. The point is that you are protecting whatever is represented by those three cups. And you are shoving away this big cup that's in your face, which I feel is this Emperor in reverse. Because remember I said in this make the effort energy that like somebody's smothering you. Remember I said that? I feel like that's this person in your face, just constantly. But I feel, here's the thing. When I say smothering you, I want to make sure that I'm clear. I feel like this person wants the attention, but they're not willing to give the attention, right? Like their attention is on, themselves or their business or whatever that looks like. But they want you to be there. Like they want you to do everything. They want you to be like the mother, the maid, the caregiver, the everything. That's what I'm talking about, smothering. Like you have to do while they just work, focus on themselves, and fan their happy little rears, right? That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Emperor. And what I feel like this is saying is the fact that this person loves themselves. They love the things that they do. They love the things that they do. They love the things that, they just like to shower themselves. They're wonderful. They love to be heard. It's just that energy, right? It's like, look at me, look at me, look at me, pay attention to me kind of a thing. And they just pour into themselves instead of pouring into you is what I'm getting here with this, Emperor and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, you know what's funny? I just now noticed we have the 8 of Pentacles and then we have the 4 of Cups right next to it, right? And then we have the Ace of Cups. And it's funny because it's like you're at an 8 of Pentacles energy, right? Which really you are a King of Pentacles energy. However, this person makes you less than what you actually are. In other words, this person doesn't allow you to shine as much as you are capable of shining. It's like they dull your shine, right? And right now you're sitting at this 8 of Pentacles trying to get up to your King of Pentacles energy as you're trying to learn and grow and educate yourself. Meanwhile, this relationship is at a 4 of Cups energy. Like it's literally dumbed down by half. Do you know what I mean? It's literally half of the 8. And that's this person, right? And this person's energy is even further down. The Ace of Cups, just the 1, like they're very low. They think they're the king, but really they aren't. That's what I'm seeing here. The relationship, because you bring it up to an 8, the relationship is a 4 because you do so much. But again, if you're doing half the job, right, which you're wanting balance, I mean, it's clear right here, right? They're offering 1, you're offering 8, the relationship is a 4. I mean, it's very clear. Looking back at the owl, I can see why you're so strong and why you're so protective. You're protective of your energies. If you have children, you're protective of your children. Whatever it is, I can understand why you're protective. But I also see like you want to take flight. But I also see how if you are an owl, maybe you're a nocturnal owl and you're working around in the day and you're like, what the hell am I doing? Like, this isn't me. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of feeling that's coming. Wow. But trust me when I say, Virgo, you are much bolder than this person. Much bolder. And if you feel for whatever reason that you're not capable, you're wrong. We have the Devil. And we have the 7 of Wands. I want one more? Okay, one more. And the King of Wands. I told you you were a king. Told you. All right. So with this Devil energy, there's a few things that are coming very strongly with this Devil energy. This is about I feel like this is possibly, and I don't want to say this because, I mean, the Emperor in reverse could be about abuse of power. And then with the Devil here coming up again, I feel like I have to say it. I feel like there's like mental abuse happening here. And I feel like it took a while for you to recognize that that's what's happening. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychoanalyst, I'm not any of that. I'm just saying what I'm seeing in the cards, okay? But I mean, that's coming out very, 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 very strong here. Yeah, I feel like this person cannot control their temper. And I said, like, they're a manipulator, right? And I feel like they manipulate your mind. And I feel like they say nonsense. Maybe they gaslight you. Or like, oh, no, I didn't say that. And you're like, no, yeah, you did, right? Again, you're at a king energy, but they bring you down to this 8 of Pentacles, right? You're the King of Pentacles and they bring you down. And then we have the 7 of Wands energy. And I feel like you're always on the defense. Like, always on the defense with this person. It's like they try to call you out and you're like, no, but and it's like, why should you? This is not a balanced relationship. This is it. Gosh, this is not great. I'm not happy about this. I want another card from a different oracle deck. Yeah, I just feel like you're always on the defense, period. And then we have the King of Wands, and I feel like if you choose to defend your honor, right, and you decide that you're going to walk away from this, right, instead of defending this relationship and defending yourself within the relationship, if you're still in it, right, if you're divorced, then this is you saying, you know what, I'm protecting my energies, peace out, okay? Then you're going to come into this into this King of Wands energy, which is, being adventurous, go doing things and being magnetic and coming up to your king energy, which is who you are, right? If you are in not getting divorced, this is you defending yourself. And maybe you choose not to get the divorce and you maybe meet somebody new, or you choose to just become more independent and doing things maybe secretly. But I feel because this King of Wands landed on top of the Ace of Cups, even if it is upside down, I feel like there could be, eventually, I feel you're going to find somebody that's a King of Wands energy. I'll get another clarifier for that. But I want some advice for you because I feel like there's so much going on with this heavy energy. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Didn't I tell you with this King of Wands? Didn't I say that with this King of Wands? Adventurous, just going out and doing things. That's what I was seeing with that. And oh, come on. Cards fell. And this is also number 51, which is 6, which is balance, which is what you are trying to accomplish. 1 second. Oh, what advice do we have here, my darlings? I was going to get a card for the King of Wands, and we have the Lovers. Well, told you. And advice. We have Knight of Cups, Death, and High Priestess. Yep. Love yourself with this Knight of Cups. Love yourself. Allow things to die that are no longer needed. Follow your intuition. That's what Spirit here is saying. Allow something to die. Allow whatever, whether it's the relationship itself, whether it's your mindset and, you thinking that you deserve this kind of relationship. All right. Allow it to die. because I don't feel like this is worth having. Now, it also, by the way, this also landed on top of the justice card, which I feel is super important to say that justice is also about like karmic justice, like something that you needed to learn. And I know that it sucks that sometimes we have to go through really hard trials and tribulations in our lives in order for growth to happen. And I feel like that's one of these situations that you had to go through, but you've learned a lesson, and now it's time. Hopefully you've learned the lesson. If you have learned the lesson, then it is time to allow this situation to die and allow yourself to transform into the high priestess energy, right? Allow yourself to develop into something more. But I feel like you already know the truth of the situation. I really do. I feel like you already know the truth of the situation. If you don't, then this is saying love yourself, pour into yourself with this Knight of Cups, do things for you, allow things to transform, and start recognize. And the more you do that, by the way, the more you start recognizing what your worth is with this high priestess, and your intuition will get deeper and stronger. Okay. And then you'll also learn with this high priestess I just noticed this is an owl. Oh my gosh. Literally, I just now noticed. I'm staring at it and I didn't even pay attention to it. Yeah, what was I saying? Okay, that's what I was saying. I was saying that sometimes this is about learning how to keep certain secrets to yourself and not oversharing with everybody. This can even be about if you have not decided to divorce or leave the person yet, and you are choosing, but you are stuck in a situation. To me, this is saying pour into yourself, allow things to to develop and change and transform, and keep things secret. If you're going to do this and you're deciding that you're going to leave, I'm getting a Seven of Swords energy where you strategize, but you keep it secret. It's like you're doing things covertly. It's like you're saying, you're staying quiet. This is learning how to stay quiet, speaking only when need to be speak. Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled to all the details that are going on. Remain quiet, open up your mind's eye so that you're able to move forward from this specific relationship. Let me tell you, I told you there's a King of Wands person here. There's a Lovers because it's attached with the Lovers. Here's the thing. For half of you, this is a new person coming in once you get out of this energy, right? If you have to come out of this energy first. There's a new person here. For the other half, I feel like this is about you loving yourself. Pour into yourself. It came up with the Knight of Cups. It came up with the, what did I say? The Eight of Pentacles, where you're learning and growing and you're like doing things for you, right? That's so for half of you, it's about learning, growing, building onto yourself. For others, somebody new is coming on, but you have to let go of this past situation. Wow, that was a lot to unpack for just a week. Now, I don't feel like this is something that's going to develop immediately this particular week. I feel like this is something that is building, or you just might come to the acknowledge or to the realization at this point. And this is preparing you for weeks and months to come, because I feel like this is going to be a pretty long haul here, my darlings. All right. Whew, that's a lot. Oh, my darling Virgos, have yourself an amazing week. Good luck to you.